Hi, so welcome back to my channel. So continuing on from the previous video where we did the bus trip from Johor to Kluang, we are now going to explore Kluang Town, and I'm also going to explain to you why Kluang is a place where you should look out for. So Kluang Town is within the Kluang district, and this district has got a total of about some 323,000 people living here. It is also in the center of Johor, and that makes it a very important place. It started way back in 1915 when the British established it as the sort of capital of central Johor. And this is the map showing the position of Kluang within the state of Johor. So now in the distance, that is the bus terminal, the Kluang bus terminal, and we are on Jalan Datuk Tan Seng Leong. So coming back to Kluang and its importance, as I mentioned in the previous video, Kluang is about 107 kilometers from Johor Bahru, the capital. And currently, if you take the bus like I just did, it will take you about 1 hour and maybe 1¾ hours, and by train it will take you almost 2 hours. However, there's been a major construction project which is about to be completed this year, and it's called the EDTP. In other words, the Electrified Double Track Project. So it is a railway project which involved converting the previous single track railway to a double track, which means the trains don't have to wait for each other at a particular railway station. They can just proceed straight on. And it also consisted of construction of viaducts. The viaduct which I pointed out just as we came in the previous video is an example of that. So when you combine that with an electric train which is almost twice the speed, it goes as fast as about 120 kilometers an hour, you then have a substantial reduction in your travel time. So for example, a journey from Johor Bahru to Kluang may take only perhaps an hour instead of the current 2 hours. So just to digress, we actually were aiming to come to the Kluang street art area, which we have now reached, and we can now sit back and enjoy a little bit of street art. So my whole point about explaining about the double track project by the Malaysian Railways is that it means your travelling time is very much reduced, and it therefore means day trips can be made longer. Some people may be even tempted to even stay in Kluang. Some people may be even tempted to take a second look and maybe establish a small business here. As you can see, there's already been a number of cafes and other new stalls slowly opening up. So there are all sorts of possibilities. So anyway, that's my 2 cents of opinion. I just hope that was useful and you found this a little interesting. So if you have any comments or if you want to make any suggestions, please write them in the comments and I will try and answer them as fast as I can. So if you want to come to this area, you want to look out for Jalan Dato' Teo Siew Kor. It is just behind it, and the actual name of this lane is actually Jalan Laman Pesona. So if there's anybody in the watching this and you think this is not quite correct, can you please correct it in the comments? Thank you. So after I had my break, I ended up in the Kluang Rail Coffee, which has been around for a very long time. In fact, since 1938. That's before the Second World War. And the building behind that we're looking at right now is the old railway station. Just behind it, you will see a larger building, very much newer, and that is the new Kluang railway station. And that one we will examine in the next video, and we will also experience a rail ride from Kluang back to Johor Bahru. So thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please ask any questions in the comments, and I hope you have a lovely day. Thanks again. Bye.